So this is my final developed idea, and it's kind of like the USB of this is like it's an electronic board game. So we've got a timer, a random number generator, sorry, to assign people like when it's your go and not, and it's not your go. And we've also got a random number we've got a countdown clock, so you know how long you've got left until you run out of time on your question. So first things first, do you think this is a good idea?
Although it's actually, it would be a lot more expensive to produce, there's lots of different things that you can do with this. And immediately I've just thought of another idea. Okay, because your previous game, you go around, you pick a card. But with something like this, you could pick the card, and then afterwards, this would spin, and then select the person who needs to answer it. So again, it has another element of luck, because actually it might not be you who's answering the question, it might be someone else. And because you're using a circuit board, there are lots and lots of different things that can be done with it, because it just alters very slightly with a mother chip or a motherboard. Now, I mean, there are lots of different ways of having a random number generator, and there's a game called Boggle where it's like a little glass dome, and you just push a dice and it spins round. So there's a much cheaper way of doing it. But if you made the game a bit more high tech and it incorporated electronics somehow, again, like I mentioned, maybe moving around a circuit board instead of just round the edge of the board here, make the game a lot more exciting as well.
Cool. So as you said, you like the aspect of an electronic board game, and you think it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I think there's lots of different things that can be done, especially on your countdown timer. Instead of just getting to 0, you could get to 0 and flash. It could get to 0 and make a noise. And if you're putting a game together and you're investing in electronics, it's not going to be too much more to add in a tiny speaker. So it could make a noise, and once you start doing that, you've got these different elements. So you're not only looking at it, you're visualizing it, you're hearing it as well, and it could beep and it could flash and it could make all sorts of things. So that adds kind of an added element of excitement. It does make it more expensive, it makes it a lot more expensive, but there are lots of games out there that sell for under £30, and people spend £30 on a board game. I can tell you that.
Okay, cool. So that's all I have to ask you on this idea.